Protests tonight in communities across the country following the release of the video showing the deadly beating of Tyre Nichols. 29-year-old was pulled over in a traffic stop earlier this month in Memphis.
And now 5 former police officers are charged with murder, accused of beating Nichols to death. New tonight, a Valley attorney sharing his legal analysis of the graphic video with our Venton Blandon. Vinny?
As you know, Katie and Javier, people throughout the Valley, like so many across the country, are still processing what they saw in that police video. So the viewers watching at home and online should know ABC15 has decided to not show video of the beating, but we are showing still frames pulled from the video. Mom! Benjamin Taylor, a Valley attorney, watched the Memphis police body camera video of officers pulling over Tyre Nichols in early January.
As a human being, that just breaks your heart.
Nichols' mother also had the chance to see her 29-year-old son interaction with 5 police officers.
Damn, I didn't do anything.
But RowVaughn Wells says she simply could not bear to watch what the FBI director calls appalling, which the Memphis police chief calls a failing of basic humanity. Taylor is not a part of the Nichols investigation or criminal case.
And it's just very sad. You still wonder, why did a simple traffic stop end up escalating to a man's death?
Nichols' mother found herself praying for the 5 former officers now charged with second-degree murder.
At the end of the day, this shouldn't have happened.
Memphis police first said officers pulled over Nichols for reckless driving, but now a spokesperson says the department sees nothing to substantiate probable cause for the stop. The lawyer on the Nichols case says a quick firing of officers and filing of charges is the right response.
This is the blueprint going forward for any time, any officers, whether they be black or white.
The Nichols family knows people across the country will gather. They are asking for peace.
We do not want any type of uproar. We do not want any type of disturbance. We want peaceful protests.
And late tonight, the sheriff in Shelby County, Tennessee, relieved 2 deputies who appeared at the scene of Nichols' beating of their duties, pending an internal investigation. In Phoenix, Vincent Blandon, ABC15, Arizona.
Thank you, Vinny. As the body camera video was released, we sat down with a panel from our Phoenix community to watch. We reached out to a wide range of people with different backgrounds for different perspectives to have an honest and frank conversation about the death of Tyre Nichols at the hands of Memphis police. Reaction after watching the brutal beating of Tyre Nichols by Memphis police.
I have to just send my prayers, and I think all of us are really just want to send our love and support for the family that, for the Nichols family.
Unconscionable. It just rips my heart out as a black mother. When I heard that baby calling for his mother, that sent chills through my spine, through my body.
I pray for the family because I can't imagine being on the other side and witnessing what's happening to my kid.
ABC15 gathered this group of community members to watch the release of the body camera footage tonight. Carl Gentles, a partner in the Gentles Agency, Janelle Wood, founder and CEO of Black Mothers Forum Incorporated, and Tempe Police Sergeant Latasha Hampton, who's also the president of Arizona Black Law Enforcement Employees. Sergeant, you always have a different perspective. You've been out on the streets. You see this situation, and what goes through your mind?
Just even from the law enforcement standpoint, the disappointment and the disregard for his life. But even at the end of the beating, there was a disregard for his life. It's like they just dragged him to the car and left him there with no concern. You have other people coming on scene, no one's checking on him.
All were emotional after, but a mother's emotion hits harder.
I felt this young man's humanity, his dignity was stripped, and his mother, I can only imagine the pain she's in. I never ever want to feel that way, but I want to make sure, that's why I do what I do, Black Mothers Forum. Make sure we keep our children safe, make sure we work with our police officers, because we are not anti-police, but we are definitely anti-police brutality.
Does this change any of the scenario, the fact that you had 5 black officers and a black suspect / victim in Tyre?
It does not, because what you're looking at is not the color of an officer, it's the actions of an officer, regardless of color.
It's a policing issue. It's not specifically a race issue. It is a policing issue, and it is an issue between police, and community. And there's this big gap between those two.
5 now former officers have been charged with second-degree murder. The panel hopes this sets a precedent. Police brutality will not be tolerated.
I do think it sends a message, and I think the more that police officers know that there's going to be accountability and more transparency around their actions, I think hopefully over time this will start to change.
But this is a step in the right direction, but it doesn't change the fact that that mother lost her baby. That baby is no longer here.
Tyre Nichols will be laid to rest Wednesday at the Mississippi Boulevard Christian Church in Memphis. He will be eulogized by the Reverend Al Sharpton. The church will also live stream the service on Facebook and YouTube. It starts at 9:30 a.m. Arizona time.